All right. Hey, Bobby, what's going on?
Um,
Seeing if I have any trouble with some of these destinations like we did before. If there
uh,
is, if
your
there,
trouble and rumble. I'll get them.
okay, I don't see it on here. Or did you already get it?
I told you I was getting them.
Okay, so now we got, now we just have Odyssey, right?
Yeah, we just have Facebook, YouTube, and Odyssey.
All right. Yeah, my three accounts for Facebook. My personal account, and then the group account, and then the other personal account for the station, that is. All right. Well, I didn't get any guests today. I looked at all the things on the schedule thing, and everything's for later on. So nobody wanted to be on today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you send the link to Julie. Well, yeah, you can do Julie. Send the link to Julie. I mean, and then I don't know if she's going to be available, but send one to Jenny. Too many
And
J's.
Julie and Jenny, I'm just going to do about a few things first.
Yeah, and hey, there's Venus.
All right. And then I'm going to send a show link to the guild chat. All right.
Venus could be a guest,
It's
but
going
she's never wanting to be on here.
nope. I'm more of a co-host, Venus. I'm more of a co-host. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. All right, so I'm
I'm
gonna
not
get
sure why.
Julie.
I'm not sure why Andy showed the ship I was on. I don't know why showed it burning. But anyway, that's pretty funny. That little meme that he had me with the giant shield and the ship was on fire. But that's something that they do. When do they do the ship on fire thing? They have a ship they burn. Some kind of celebration. I can't remember what it was now, but it was something they take very seriously over in England. Uh, but yeah, so I was looking at one thing. Somebody had posted whether I disagree with them or agree with them or whatever. Yeah, in the Bible, there's some things that talk about you shouldn't do this or that or the other. Different names that we do some of the things that it says we shouldn't do. But at the same time, I don't think that it's the same language and it means the same thing, Bobby, necessarily. Okay. So, for instance, in the Bible story, not that we're preaching tonight, but just as an example, the three wise men going to find the baby Jesus. They use what to find the baby Jesus? Think about it now. What do they use?
A
They look at
star.
they look at the star, and that is called what? What
The
form of
Star of David.
no? What form of technology is it called? If you will, they called it astrology, right? That's what they called
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Astrology is supposed to be not right for a faithful person to be using. So we're supposed to be trusting in who? We're supposed to be trusting in God. That's right. Now I'm not trying to preach at anybody else. I'm not saying anyone's wrong or right or whatever. But I'm just saying that astrology today is a little bit different than what it was then. Okay. And the thing about divination, well, people use dowsing rods for farming for a very long time from day one. You know, dowsing rods can be stick, with the Y on it. Oh, branch with a Y. And you just make the point, swing to the ground where the water is. You know, and so, but then we got the brass ones and different things. Pendulums. Same thing. Um, I'm not sure if that's what they mean by divination, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. I don't think we should be anyway, because the language is different for one. For another, the thing is that um, when they talked about that kind of thing, they were like sacrificing animals on an altar to whatever, you know. Um, the Jewish were doing it to God, for righteous activity. The other people were doing it to whoever they believed in for whatever reason. Okay, so there's two different meanings there. In the list on the things that we shouldn't do is a word that David told us we need to do. He told us to meditate, right? Meditate on the Word of God, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so on the list it says, don't do meditation. That's evil. And I think it's all about intention. Again, it's all about intention. In the upper room after the resurrection, Jesus appeared to the 12. Remember that story? And
Yeah.
they thought he was a ghost, or they thought he was a spirit, right? And of course,
Yeah.
then he allowed doubting Thomas to come and check to make sure he had a body still, right? Remember the story?
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
what did Jesus say in that little episode there? To the 12 apostles.
Oh yeah, but probably was it like by the time whenever they was fishing after Jesus' death?
Yeah, and then well, he said that they need to test the spirits to be
That's the
certain
death.
to test the spirits to be certain that they're from God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that means God, the big boss, the creator. Okay, and so I mean Jesus is the creator, but you know what I'm saying. In that form, he was still the son, and he was making the point that you're going to have communication with other entities besides God, besides the Holy Spirit. Make sure you test them, make sure they're of God. That could be our guides, that could be angels, that could be possibly what we're dealing with now today is the human spirits. We don't really know what we're dealing with, but I don't think it's all evil necessarily. Some would, of course, anyone would practically argue with me. Others would maybe agree with me, but not necessarily from a spiritual or Christian point of view, or from a religious point of view, whatever faith. Um, and the point being is this: languages are different, the intentions are different. Okay, so don't be so hard on anybody that doesn't quite think the same way that we do. That's all I'm saying this for. Okay, be patient with people, learn what they're talking about, and then if you can have a conversation with them without wanting to be mad or making them mad, if you just want to have an honest conversation with them, find out what they believe, and then share your side if they want to listen. I'm hoping that both will be respectful enough to listen to what each one has to say, and then we'll go from there. Right? How's that for a Friday night lesson? Hey, that's better than politics, isn't it?
Well,
I mean, if we can't talk about our faith and about religion, then we can't talk about nothing, Bobby. Hey, I don't know if you went back and looked at that video from last night with the overnight chatter sessions. I
I
haven't had
never
a
got a
chance.
chance to look at the chat.
I didn't get a chance to look at it either, but there were people that were active. There were people in the chat on both Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they enjoyed it kind of thing. My phone died because it timed out, whatever the screen timed out or whatever. That's why the ghost hunting tool stopped. I was trying to find a PC version of that we can put on the computer so that wouldn't happen. Okay, so if you can find one like that has that configuration that support a PC, anybody can dive in and help with that. If you want to help out with that situation. And then we can have all the apps on the PC and not have to worry about the phone connection. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's a good thing about that. So like the other apps that I use are on the PC, so they didn't die. But the one that we were watching, it didn't like it. So what are we going to talk about tonight, Bobby? I already got the religion out of the way. Let's do something else now.
I think all we got so far is Venus.
Yeah, and she just wants to turn tables over, especially on a Friday night. I don't know. Yeah. So, well, let me see here. Nobody else is here. Where is everybody tonight? What is that noise?
Oh, I just finally got myself a fan.
Oh, okay. Uh, all right. And you got that storage issue figured out for everything that we needed?
Oh, yeah, right now it's just transferring and
Hey,
it's
Rockstar.
yeah,
Rockstar.
we got Rockstar. It's going to be overnight it's going to be like late at night by the time it gets done. But the way I
Oh,
configure it, it's going from directly from the OneDrive to the Dropbox.
oh,
Yeah, so I don't have to be like in the middle doing stuff and probably
okay,
messing up my network.
okay. So it's a stable transfer, but it takes a while. Got you.
Yeah, let me show you.
And this is for StreamYard to move the files from StreamYard, or
So
which I want to make sure that they're still active. Excuse
yeah,
me.
yeah. So this is how far it's going.
Okay. And I want to make sure when you're dealing with if this is this for your own files or is this for StreamYard?
No, no. This tool allows you to transfer from one file space to another without being in the middle.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah. All right, that's what you were talking about before. What you needed. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So we got to make more room for StreamYard though. We got past the halfway mark.
that's something we are doing as well. Sometimes we have to make room for all of our spaces
Yeah,
so that we can keep on doing.
but just make sure that when you do that with the videos on StreamYard, they're still accessible to the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll make sure it's all right. Because all you gotta do is just get rid of recording, and everything will still be present.
Okay. All right.
And the reason why we do backups of our presentations was that if something happens with one of those contents, either throughout the social media,
Yeah,
we will have a chance to re-upload it.
that's right. You don't want to be without that backup. You're right. And
Yeah. And
I don't-
my OneDrive, it's still got a half a terabyte remaining, so I can still do whatever I want with my OneDrive.
right.
The Dropbox will give you 3 terabytes
Yep.
with the package that I got. And I signed up for the trial, but the way they always structure, that's not just the Dropbox, but to others, they they want you to save money by going for the year-round package.
Right.
If you want the monthly package, it's full price.
Okay. So
So
it's
they'll try to get you right there.
yeah, it's a
That's what
little bit more. It's a little bit more, but the full year cost is a little bit expensive at one time.
Yes, true,
So
true, yes.
even for somebody who can afford it, it's still a little bit expensive. I did that on some other ones, but I'm about at my limit as far as that stuff is concerned. Uh, so, but yeah. So there's that. All right. Well, I don't know. Who else? Oh, yeah. Did you send a notice to Jenny?
Yeah, let me see if she's got it.
Check it on Facebook. Make sure you check her
It's
Facebook.
not, she didn't recognize it first.
Okay.
She,
Well, she said she was busy, but she was willing to maybe stop by and say hi to everybody.
yeah.
So, well, what do you want to do?
How long it's been since we did readings?
Do a reading?
Yeah, how long it's been?
Since last year. Hey, Johnny, where did you go last night? Or at the show today, rather?
8 million stories in the Naked City, and this is one of them.
Yep. And you're loving every minute of it because we are friends. That's why you're here. So we got snow blowing out there. I don't know if it's actually snowing, but I know the snow is blowing.
Yeah.
And
Apologies for the TV if you can hear it. I think it's about ready to close out.
the TV is about ready to conk out. What?
No, but I'm watching another YouTube radio show.
Oh yeah, I can kind of hear something.
Okay, as long as you don't hear it, you can hear it. Okay.
Yep, I can hear something in the background. It's not too bad though. All right, so who wants a reading then? Boy, nobody's awake tonight. Yeah, I haven't done a reading since last year.
We still got to think about doing a 24/7 Shatters live stream, but not with StreamYard, but with OBS.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But I was surprised it ran all night last night. You know, the ones that worked on the computer, that is.
Mm-hmm.
But what was interesting was, um, I had dreams, but I didn't remember them. And the other interesting thing is, I kind of felt like they were around me because I was using the Bluetooth speakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I could feel them as they were talking. It seemed like they were right here talking all around me, right? And I left the TV on at the same time. So I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel scared or anything like that. Um, it felt like a nice little house party everybody was having inside my living room. And that was kind of interesting. And I don't remember what I dreamed about. I was upset about the phone timing out. That really bugged me. But the other apps were keeping it going. All right, who wants a reading then? Anyone? Nobody wants a reading? Man, you'd think it was Monday night the way everybody's kind of like doing nothing. All right, well, this is for somebody. Who's going to want it? Who's going to want that one? Nope.
You got about 30 seconds on the clock with that one.
Johnny, that was like what? How many months ago when I gave you a reading? I can't even read that, man. I gotta look up. Okay, there you go. That's what that says. That's a good one there. Man, the second one there is good. All right, everybody, I got 3 cards here ready to share with you. Somebody else speak up. All right, there you go. That's the 3 right there. Well, this one's a winner, Johnny. This could be it. This could be yours right here. All right, let's do it this way then. I got 3 cards here. It'll be like the price is right now, or let's make a deal, rather. Like, let's make a deal. Pick one of these cards. One of them could be a song. Not really, but anyway.
It's always a big deal when it comes to those angels.
Come on, somebody pick one of these 3 cards. Come on. Johnny, what card do you pick of these 3 right here? I'll do you a proper reading after you give me a card choice. Ah, that's actually the best one, by the way. So that's interesting. Do it that way. Put me on the big screen, Bobby.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hang on. There we go.
There you go. See, Johnny. Now you can always pause this. I don't think I can send this to you. Wait, you're on Skype, right? All right, so we'll make that the first card, and now between the other 2 that are still here in my hand, which one? This one here, which is my right hand, or your left, I think, or this one here, which is my left hand.
Wait, man. You're talking about Venus and Rockstar?
No, for Johnny to pick the next one. This is for Johnny's reading,
Right.
actually. He's picking the okay, am I right? Okay. He's picking the cards for him. Okay. Now, which I think you already done that, so we don't need to go into detail what you're doing. And look at that, they even have a cat there. What do you know? All right, so that's card number 2, and that would leave this one for card number 3. See that? Don't give up. I don't know what noise that is with the bleeping, but we need to tone that down. Yeah, the cat makes sense. What is your life purpose there, Johnny? What do you think your life purpose is? You don't have to share that necessarily. I'm just in your own personal answer. Is your life purpose to take care of cats? Then you already achieved that. But there's always so much more you could do when you're an animal lover. So I think that's a good reading for you, Johnny, all the way around. See that? That wasn't so hard. See those I picked? I didn't even know who I was going to read for. That's pretty good. And it fits Johnny just right. That's how I knew he had to dive in first. All right, now I'm going to save that. Then we're going to share it. Let's see. Let's hope I can do this on Skype. Oh, it always does that. Okay, Okay, where the hell is Johnny at when I need him on the list? Okay, search. There you are. Haha. Got ya. All right, Johnny, you should have it in your Skype. Let me know it came through, please. Ah, yeah. Well, you're doing that right. All right, now. Who's next now? What do you want me to just pull 3 cards and then you guys decide which one to read? Okay, you can come back up. Bobby?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I look funny by myself sitting here. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right, let's use that one. That goes along with the rest of the time ones, okay? All right, who's next? Venus, are you still here? Venus. Anyone on Facebook, Bobby, that might want a reading? I don't know.
Wait.
I don't see Facebook. I'm looking at StreamYard.
There is Venus in Rockstar.
That's in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
We got 4 people watching now.
Yeah. And there's Venus.
Okay,
That's
Venus.
her
What card do you want me to pick first? Or what one do you pick first, I should say? You can go eeny, meeny, miny, mo if you want. Whichever one it winds up on.
Dealer's choice. Nope, no dealer's choice here, Venus.
You get to pick a card, Venus.
And there's Goofy and Michael.
Hi, Oopie and Michael. About time you all woke up. Venus, this is going to take some work. Out of these three cards, Venus, one of them is the better of all three, I think. But they all kind of deal with one subject. And I think what it's telling you is you need to work on some things. Card 3 on my side. That'd be this one here.
You're talking about the one on the right? If that's card 3, like how to do the doors.
Okay, I had the right one. All right, that's what I thought. See that? I had the right card. All right, so I think I had this one for you before. Okay. But see, it does deal with time. So number 30, or number 20 rather, and it deals with time. All right, so that's that one. Now, I kept them in order. Which one? Right hand or left hand? Which it might be left and then right for you. I don't know. This is my right hand, though. This one here, my right hand. This one here is my left hand. You just got to pick one more card, and then the other one answers itself. It's all about interaction and something that you might see, like Johnny did. Johnny saw it. He picked the right cards in order. So do your remote viewing and see if you can. Where's Amanda at? Amanda should be here, but I can do a reading for Amanda. Oh, she must be working on. I know she's working on shows. That's right. She's busy. That's why she wasn't here today. Venus, right or left hand? Thank you, Johnny, for relaying that message. I will give her a reading. And if she wants me to show you all what her cards are, I could do that. Left hand. Okay, this one here. My left hand. Okay. So, you'll like this one. And I'm glad you jumped in there to take your turn. Number 17. Yep, I know. I remember what you said earlier today on Mixler. You were talking about taking a hike through the woods and things like that, being closer to nature. 16, it's almost over. Hey,
There's Keegan.
Keegan, what's up, man? Keegan, would you like a reading? Keegan would be a first timer for reading. Hey, how do you like that? What the hell have you been doing there, buddy? I always say that when I'm talking to spirits. I always say, "What the hell? What's going on over there?" And then all of a sudden, it's like the other night when I did that, I said, "What the hell is that noise?" And everybody got quiet, no chatter. It was so funny. Uh, you had to be on my side of things. Uh, you might not have heard the same thing that I heard here. I had Bluetooth speakers going, and they made a weird sound, and it was like, I said, "What the hell is that?" Everybody got quiet. He said the bad word.
And we should just gain a new subscriber.
What now?
At least we got a new subscriber.
All right, Keegan, right? Is that who you mean?
And you know Keegan from one of our movie night sessions, huh?
I know him from your channel
Yeah, that's it.
because he was there with the radio thing,
Yeah.
with your ham radio thing. Yeah. So I know that's how I know Keegan. So nice to have you here, though. Right now, since Skype is working finally, keep our fingers crossed that it keeps working. All right, Venus, it's flying over to your Skype. I think that pretty much fits you right on the money. See, I like that because you're taking part in choosing cards. I'm not just drawing them out. You're actually helping. I mean, I am drawing them out, but you're picking the final set. Oh, he just had a live show. I guess it just got done.
Yeah.
I want that one. You're not going to try to run away from me, are you? I didn't think you were going to try to run away from me. We just had that one, but that's okay. We need to do it again, I guess, for the next person. Sometimes that happens when we draw the. Oh, there's two cards in one shot. Gonna use them. There you go. That's pretty easy. That's a little weird way to do the reading, but you know what? It
Good night,
works.
Michael.
Good night, Michael. I could do a reading for you if you want, real quick. But okay. Oopie, you want next? Okay, Oopie. You'll like this one. I wish I had better light. I wish I had a light behind me, then I can actually see what the heck I'm reading here. All right, Oopie, I got 3 cards. Like what I know some. You can put me back on big screen now.
All right. Yeah. Good. Yeah, Michael. Tell Tiffany hi to me.
Yep. Tell her we all said hi and we miss her and we'd like both of you back.
Yeah.
When you have the opportunity. All right, Oopie, what card? The right one? Does she? You mean this one here? You mean the right one, like the. I was born in the daytime, just not yesterday. Remember that?
Oh, I see the old Aussie style of leaving the door.
Right, left, wrong. Which one? Okay, let's go here now. All right, let's see. if you're looking at this now, then this would be number 1. This would be number 2. This would be number 3. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Real easy. Number 1. All right. Okay. And that is card number 4. Be a light to others. I want to get that new deck that Barbara DeLong has out. I'm going to have to contact her and see what kind of see if I can get it at a discount or something. I don't know how much it is. Have to check. But Joey's going to have her on Into the Other Realms next week, I think. Or no, I don't know if it's next week or if I already missed that one. It might be coming up. I don't know. But now which one? 1 or 2? 1, 2. 2, 1. 1, 2. 1 again. All right. Number 19, make a decision. Does this make any sense? Oh. And the last one. 17, it's time to play. I got the golf before it got me. I guess the one good thing about NBC being out, I don't watch the late night TV and I don't watch the news very much. I guess that's a good thing, isn't it?
At least Peacock gives you new Saturday Night Live, huh?
If I can catch it right on the right time, but I don't know. I just don't get into trying to figure all that out. At least I can watch some of the football games if I got it right. See, now I have the Peacock on the menu for the Direct TV. I can dial it up that way. And I actually pay for it, so it should be covered, I would think. Okay, now we gotta find Oofy. Where's Oofy? Oh, there. All right, there you go, Oofy. Hopefully that will make sense. Didn't really make sense to me, but
Oh yeah, Jay Leno and David Letterman. Those were the best.
yep. You're welcome, Oofy.
Now it's Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert.
Where you're saying Maria? Where's Maria at? Yeah, I prefer David Letterman. I actually found him by accident one night, and then, what is this guy talking about? Everybody's laughing. That's not even real laughing. But when he made me laugh, then it's like, okay, there's the first one there. That's nice. All right. Who's next? Keegan, are you next?
Yeah.
This is pretty easy to do. It's like I'm shuffling and then the cards just pop out. I don't even have to do anything. The cards just pop out. And then I still ask for guidance for a message for you. Hopefully that made sense to you. Oopie, I didn't have to say anything on that one. Or on the other time one for Venus. Or even the one for Johnny. I didn't even have to say anything. It kind of made sense all by itself. I like readings like that. We don't have to go into any kind of discussion about it. And again with that. All right, Keegan, if you're wanting a reading, it's your turn if you want. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What card do you want? 1, 2, 3. Which one first? And if you have any kind of ability to read the cards I have from the energy, you can read. You can see, actually, maybe you can see them in my glasses. I don't know. But without cheating, no. If you can honestly read, possibly read, this is about remote viewing. You can pretty much be trained. I guess one. Okay, that would be that one. At least we got a systematic thing figured out here. All right. Whatever you're working on, it'll work out, that's for sure. But number one, actually, look at that. Number one over here. Number one right there. Number one. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. And that's whatever angel takes care of that situation there. We all have guides. We all have angels. It's not a matter of whether you believe that or not. It's a fact. And you can argue with me all day long on that one, and you're not going to win. Now you got 2 more cards. Which one to choose from? 1 or 2? Which one next? Yeah, that's right, Oopie. But, hey, if it makes you smile, I don't care. 1, 2. Okay, 2. Number 35. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Okay, so Keegan, I don't know if you believe in guides or divine leaders or guidance or angels. We all have them. We all have at least one that's right beside us all the time, but we need to ask for the guidance and the help and assistance. So Archangel Uriel is waiting for you to ask the way. Of course, I wouldn't do that around people. You might want to do that when you're by yourself, because People see you talking into thin air, talking to angels, they're going to think you're crazy. You might be right, but we don't want to let them know that. Number 5, be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. So we can only do so much. All right? We can only do so much. And then we got to let someone else deal with the reins and the control of the situation. Bobby, I'm going to send this to you, and you can send it to him if you have his personal info.
But do it on Messenger. Don't do it on Skype.
Okay. However you want it. I don't know if that's lined up or not. Yeah, okay, it is. All right, so I'll share it with you on Messenger, all right? Chats. Uh-oh. Allow Messenger to access your camera. I thought I already had that, but okay. Where's that at? Why don't you want me to do this, hon?
Yeah, because I already got him on Messenger.
Well, it doesn't seem to want to work for some reason. Let's see if it'll work now. Now all of a sudden it's not working on Messenger. This sucks. Not now. I want you to share it on Messenger now. Damn you. I don't know where it is, Bobby. Where's the app settings for this damn thing? Remove permissions if app is unused. Okay, we want to turn that off then. Now let's see if that helped. Why would that be changed? No, that didn't help, Bobby. What the fuck? Camera, contacts, yes. All that is fine. There we go. Now this will work. Okay. Okay, pause app activity if unused. Okay. Phone notifications. Camera allow only while using the app. See all apps with this permission. No. Don't need that. Okay. Photos and videos. There you go. Always allow all. I got that set already. Why isn't it working, Bobby?
I don't know, something you did.
It's nothing I did, Bobby. I don't do anything with the settings. Last time I got an update, that's probably what did it again. Now we're wasting all this time trying to get this to work when you want to do it this way. And Skype's been working just fine. But this doesn't want to work. I can't send it to you now, so forget it. Skype works.
It's sending me
Bug.
via Skype, and I can still just send it.
What?
Just try to send it to me on Skype, and then I'll send it to him on Messenger.
Yeah, I can't send it on Messenger for some reason. It's not letting me. Now I gotta go back to the picture. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No, cancel that. I hit the wrong button. There we go. There, see, now that one worked. You should have gotten it. Did you get it?
Not yet.
Okay. Now you got it. Okay. I had to go an extra step. Now that's for Keegan, so. All right. All right, now who's next? We got 8 people watching. Who's all here? Yeah, I know, right, Oopie? All right, who's next? Amanda is next. That's right. Thank you, Johnny, for keeping us aware. I think I can use Skype, obviously, proving that works. Who's over on Facebook? Is somebody on Facebook watching? We got like 8 people watching. What's going on? Keegan Bobby's going to send you that on Messenger, I guess.
Yeah, I just sent it.
All right, Amanda's next. Johnny, you're going to have to tell me the card that she wants first. And I'm trusting that you can do that. Okay. See, what I like about doing it this way is that I don't get the same cards over and over. At least not very often. Not like when you do a 3 or 4 card pull, and you get the same cards, different people, and it's like, that gets kind of boring. This way here, though, clip a short, send it to her. All right. Look, that one just popped right out. What the hell is that now? All right. Johnny, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Can't say any card, 'cause I'm asking you to pick it in order so we know what card to start with. If we were in person, we could do it that way, but because of the magic of internet, it reverses the view. We don't know what's what. We want to make sure we have the right one. Tell Amanda to pick a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. What number first? She can say 3 first if she wants. You can say 2 first. Johnny? All right, Keegan, nice to have you here. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, he'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, we'll be here for a little bit. We might have turn on the machines after we get done reading. Turn on the apps, you know. Number 3, that's on this side. 1, 2, 3. I'm going left to right from the way I think left is you guys, from your left. Okay, so first card for Amanda, number 2. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. All right, Amanda, keep that in mind. And I'll send this directly to Amanda on Skype. All right. 1 or 2? Yeah, that green looks nice. I know. I can't remember the one thing I got her that one time, that pendant I got her for her birthday or something like that. It had different colors, and it wasn't necessarily one color. Number 2, 1, 2, okay. It looked like the planet, though. It looked like the planet, kind of. Number 24, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. I think I know that for a fact. But yeah, everyone has issues with that one. All right. And then number 8 is the third card. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Okay. All right. We'll get this to Amanda, and then we got, who are the other 5? Are those all on YouTube, Bobby? Those 5? Is anyone on Facebook that wants reading? Bobby?
Oh, me?
Anyone on Facebook that wants a reading? Do you want a reading?
Anybody on Facebook? If nobody else, I'll take one.
All right. See, what I like about doing this way here is kind of gives you an opportunity to do some of the work. If that makes any sense. Gives you a connection to the cards, you know what I mean? At least I hope it does anyway. All right, now there you go. All right, we'll save that and send it to Amanda. All right, sent it to Amanda on Skype. Johnny, give her a heads up. Let her know that it's on the way. Of course, if she's working, then don't let it distract her. All right, so Bobby's next. All right, Bobby, same rule. I'll figure out the cards as they pop out here. There's one right there. You need to know that one. Ooh, there you go. It's weird how the right one just comes out like that. Sometimes all three of them come out at once. That's kind of weird. All right, we had this one before, but let's see which one you pick first, though. Now, the reason why you take time to pick them is the one that you pick first. Whether you know what the card is or not, the one that you pick first is what's on your mind. Okay? All right, so which one, Bobby? 1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna go with 2.
Right in the middle. Okay. Number 42, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. So be aware, be willing to accept these answers. Might not be one that you was expecting. All right. So 1 or 2?
1.
All right. We always talk about technical stuff, but 15, increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So there you go. I think we're always learning, Bobby. What do you think about that? I gotta find out why that Facebook Messenger doesn't want to work all of a sudden. That's weird. It was working the other day. And this one, oh, I know what happened. Okay, I know. I think I know what happened. All right, 39. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. And is that Michael, Archangel Michael?
Yes.
And then, so what happens is, remember we had Mike that kept, maybe you said Michael at once. And they might have been talking about the angel, Michael. But yeah, so when you do the meditation like that and you try to, ground yourself and get yourself in the right frame of mind, you want to imagine. I've had this happen where we had I think Kathleen Martin told me this, and there was someone else who told me this, and a few others that I have gotten to know that have told me that you got to do this way when you're meditating. Imagine the protection of white light around you in a big bubble. All right, and that's protecting you from any energies that might want to try to harm you. Okay? So, if you do any kind of meditation to relax, imagine that protection bubble around you, and then it will be there. And what was weird was on the ghost hunting app, the one that shut down. When I came back on and turned it back on, first thing it said is that I was protected.
Mhm.
So that means the ones that are here are protecting me. I hope they're working for God or Source or whatever you want to call it. I say God. That's how I say it. You don't have to agree with me, but I hope that you might. Okay, that's going to have to be retaken. Save, but then we're going to trash it because we got to retake it. Okay, that didn't work out, right? I don't even see the picture on the screen of the phone. I'm just guessing where it is. See it on it from the side, so it's hard. But there, that one's better. Yeah, all right now. All right, is anyone else wanting a reading, or is that it for the readings? All right, there we go. I see why you wanted it to be on Messenger, because that's how you communicate with him, but I can send this to your Skype. I got you. And there you go. You should have it. All right. Well, there you go, people. How do you like that? Pop rocks and soda. I remember they used to warn us about that. Pop rocks were fun before we found out how bad they were.
No,
Nightbot
he's
is up.
not. No,
Nightbot
he's
is
not.
what? Yeah, pop rocks were fun. I used to have a toy. Some people might remember this toy. It was called. They're resin balls on a string, and they were called clackers. Now, Bobby, by the time you were a kid, I think they were already outlawed for being dangerous. But when I was a kid in the 60s, they didn't care about all that safety stuff. I mean, heck, we played with jacks that had pointy ends, you know. Steel jacks.
What?
What now?
You were saying something?
Yeah, I said talking about toys that we played with in the 60s were crazy. It's surprising that any of us even survived through the 60s.
All right. Good night, Venus.
Good night, Venus. And so, what's interesting is we had these almost like a David's sling that he what they'd use in the old days to trap animals or to take down their enemies. Anyway, this what they were called clackers for a toy, and they're resin balls. And most of the time, you get hit in the head and you have a concussion. But nobody thought about that when they created that toy. And then the other thing was we had, well, of course, we had yo-yos. You know, everybody knows about the yo-yo. And didn't realize how dangerous that was, really, if you did it wrong, you know. And then you had the jacks. You know, you bounce the ball, you pick up the jacks, and the one who got the most jacks wins the game. Well, we had steel jacks with really sharp points, and you could swallow them just fine. I never did, but anyway, you could. But I don't know if it was ever a warning label on the original package. You know, so I remember there's one thing we had it was for the Disney franchise, I think. Used to be yeah, or just a state of mind, yeah. Tell that to me, the me that ran into the side of the house on a mini bike going about 20 miles an hour and hit the house with the front wheel, and I went flying over the handlebars and hit my head on the house without a helmet, of course. And that was I was like about 7 or 8 at that time. So anyway, back to the toys. We had a toy. It was a copter thing that sat on a stick that had a twist on it, right? Like you push the figure, whatever it was. It was like a Disney character figure, and it would fly like a helicopter, right? So you take it up to the end of the stick thing that was a twirly thing, and then it would go way up in the air, and it would come down, you know. And the thing is, anything could go wrong at that moment. It could fly off wrong, hit you in the eye, it would be flying for life. But we didn't think about that then. And welcome back. And then the other one that we had lawn darts. Whoever thought lawn darts were dangerous? You throw them way up high and they come down point first. Whoever thought lawn darts were dangerous? Nobody ever thought lawn darts were dangerous, right? I guess somebody got hurt, and then the warnings came out, you know. So think of course, you got the Monopoly board, the little pieces on them. You put them in your mouth all day long and swallow them. Who cares? You know, made out of steel, maybe some lead. You know, who knows? Lead content, I'm sure. Most of your older toys and games and things probably had some content of lead in it, you know. And who knows? No, we had those too. But this one here was on a twirly, it had a twirl to the stick that when you push the character off the stick, then it became a Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for checking in. If you didn't, hopefully you subscribed. Hopefully you subscribe, and on your way out, you know, make sure you hit that bell and come back. And lead paint too. We had lead paint. The paint would be peeling off the side of the swing set or off the side of the house or inside the house, and nobody even gave it a thought. Um, yeah. So, what are some of the dangerous toys that you played with, Bobby? What do you think? What would
Some
be
dangerous toys.
yeah, dangerous toys which are made, which are noted for being unsafe today. Like we had a wrist slingshot shot. We could fire what we'd call a steel rock, a cement rock, you know, hard rock, not a dirt or clay, but a real solid rock. You know, we call them steel rocks all the time. Because
Yeah.
we'd have rock fights. We wouldn't always use a slingshot. We'd just throw rocks at each other. And until somebody got
I
hit in the head, that would
would,
hurt.
okay, I would not have any of that unless the BB gun war.
The what?
Well, airsoft BB gun
Oh,
war.
yeah. And that's kind of maybe giving the wrong impression of how you should be. And you don't want to be shooting at each other.
I mean, it was safe to get hit.
Yeah. Well, we had rocket slingshots. Yeah, that's it, Johnny. We had them. We called them wrist slingshot, but rocket was one of the terms we used, I think. And those things were powerful. Oh man, they were powerful, and they hurt too. And we had I had owned a boomerang once from Australia. Actually, that was interesting. Didn't have it very long. It wasn't meant for me to have it, but it was a nice piece of art actually. But it did actually work. But I don't know. I didn't want to. I guess I didn't want to keep it that long because it wasn't too safe. Boomerang would come around and hit you in the head, maybe take your eye out. Something. Uh, Many things like that we used to play with and just think innocently, oh, it's just fun. And then we had Super Balls. The original Super Ball, you could bounce that thing really hard and it would go way up high. Sometimes you get it back, sometimes you wouldn't. This one time we did that. A car came down the street when it was already in the air. It was like, now what do we do? We didn't know where the ball was at, but it came down and hit the car. And of course, we lost the ball, but the person didn't know what was going on. It didn't really do any damage. It just bounced off the car, made a crazy sound. Might have made a little dent in the car, but nobody knows about that. But pirate swords, yeah, yeah. And idiots are fun until you decide you want to see if they destroy a toilet, and then you get suspended for doing that. So, but hey, I never had my hand blown off. I never had any fingers blown off. Had some bad cuts every now and then with my hands, but no problems with firecrackers or anything like that. You see some of these kids that have their arm blown off because they didn't let go of the. Well, you should have let it go. They tell you 30-second fuse is all you got. You got to let it go. Yeah, we used to blow up ant hills. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, not for the ants, but for us it was fun.
And you want to know, I am actually learning this click transfer tool. If you do a backup and it's like a large video or an MP3 or just not anything, it's going to minimize it to 32 megabytes each. So I'm going to see if a sync would do better than a backup.
Okay. All right.
But then that's when you need a web app. You don't need that tool.
Hi, Marco. As long as we can get to get to your, as long as you can get to your info, or we can on the StreamYard side,
And then what's also good about it, I might not need that Dropbox app. I can just use the web app for it.
Okay. Well, I don't think we can ever have too much storage. Just we got to remember where it all is.
Yeah.
And all right. Well, You want to try some apps or not? We got a little bit of time yet. We got a few minutes before the end of this particular show.
So we got about 95 minutes. If all is to it, does anybody know my chatters?
Yeah, you guys want a chatter session to see what that is all about? I enjoyed listening to it last night, so I didn't mind it running. Like I said, I thought it helped. Because they weren't trying to get in my head when I was sleeping, you know what I mean? Yeah, Oopie, I think they would laugh at that one just like I just did. And it depends on what tomb you're talking about. He probably has 2 or 3 of them around the country. Thank you, Oopie. Yeah, I broke down and bought a really good microphone here. I finally got an arm. I'm not quite settled on the swing arm thing, though, but I'll figure it out. I'll get it figured out. But if I have it right at the right place, it sounds good, clear, and I'm not shouting, and I don't have it turned up very loud. And I can turn it down just a little bit, maybe. That better? That's a little bit better. That's not so loud there. All right. Actually, I meant to check that while we got this. Let's see what we got here for the volume. Ah, it's way down too. So now is that louder to you if I turn it?
Ear rape.
What?
It's loud.
That's louder. That's really loud when I turn it up like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
All right. So that's better that way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as it's good that way. Okay, when it was way up. Wow. Okay, I got you.
And what's up, Marco? You just missed the readings.
Well, if Marco wants a reading, I could do. Yeah. Okay, Oofy, I got it. I got to put back. So I was over. I was really putting out too much there for the sound, eh? Okay, so let me. I can put it back where it was. So wait a minute. Let me do it right now. I'll put it back closer to where it was. If that's where you like it. Oh, it's at 10. It's at 10 right now. Is that okay? Bobby?
Do what?
It's at 10 right now. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
I did fix it, Goofy.
Might be.
What do you mean fix this one?
What's this here thing? This one, no.
Turn that up or no? Is that fine? Is that fine? Is that fine? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so that's better. All right. Sorry I messed around with it. All right, so let's go ahead and do Marco. If you want a reading, I can do a reading for you real quick. But I'm not doing the reading. You're doing the reading. I'm just helping with holding onto the cards. It's partly your job to pick the cards. and I'm just helping. That way I'm not just doing the reading and picking out cards. Actually, as I'm shuffling them, they're just falling into place. Hopefully they work for everybody. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Marco, would you want a reading?
That's why I said if it fits, it sits.
Now my audio is off, or is it fixed now? Oopie. Okay, it's better. Okay. It's better now. Okay, I'm going to leave it like it is then. I won't mess with the, what
We need
is
to
that?
verify if Marco does want a reading.
Oh, I hope he does. I hope he does. All right. Man. Marco, do you want a reading? 3 cards jumped out. Okay, Marco. Hey, Julie.
We sent you an invite link in your messenger, Julie, if you want to join with us.
Marco. Where is Marco now? I'm glad he didn't get hurt by that storm weather that you had. Well, maybe Marco won't get a reading and he doesn't want it. Julie, do you want a reading? I don't see Marco anywhere. I'll reshuffle and pull the right ones for you.
We're just shuffling and picking for Julie wants a reading.
All right. So, Julie, how I'm doing this is actually you're participating in this reading, and I am shuffling the cards, and then whatever card happens to jump out, sometimes more than one.
There's C&D boy.
All right. And then from the 3 that I picked randomly. Okay, Marco, you'll have to come back and get your reading after we get Julie at least, right? All right. Okay, I can't read that in this light. I need a light over here, Bobby. It's not going to blind everybody, but it'll help me. Very good, very good, very good. Now.
No, that's not Marco's C&D boy.
No, Marco is not C&D. C&D is different. Totally different areas of the United States. All right, C&D is C&D. I believe his name is Bob, right? C&D? I don't know.
Now, Joey, you're going to
This
pick
is
a card.
1, 2, and 3. 1 is this one, 2, and 3.
Yes. Just
so what? That's what I thought. Thank you. Interactive reading. Yes. Which card do you want? 1, 2, 3. Which card
3.
first? Start the last first. Okay. And that's a good one. We've had this one a couple times already tonight, but not all in a row. 17, time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance.
That's Julie's reading.
Yes,
Not your.
this is for Julie. Your reading is next. So be patient. Okay. Now 1 and 2. 1 and 2. See, now it looked different on my screen, but 1. Okay,
One.
1. This one. Okay. All right. 34. Trust and divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know what you are on a path of growth. Know that you are on a path of growth. Well, I didn't see that one right. But anyway, there you go. Now, Julie, my messenger is not working on the phone for some reason. It's messed up. And then that leaves this one here, which is number 23. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. There you go. So did that help any, Julie? Did that work for you? And doesn't Julie have Skype? Julie, you got Skype, don't you? It might not work because I'm using the connect to Windows feature. You know that, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's lined up or not. We're going to find out in a minute. No, I missed that one. Okay, trash that. Do that one over. See, I can't see the screen hardly. Okay, there we go. All right. I thought Julie had Messenger. So how do you like this way of doing it? A little bit longer, but you know what? Gives everyone an opportunity to be part of the reading instead of me just reading. You agree? Bobby, do you agree?
Yeah, what happened?
Doing it this way for the readings, it gives people an opportunity to be part of it, not just me doing the reading.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, now let's see if we can find Julie on Skype. Wait, dummy. There's a search bar for a reason. I'm learning how to use it actually. Oh, there you are, right there. All right, there you go. Let me know you got it. Yeah, so the idea here is that you're able to you pick the cards, whichever order it is you want. I'm just here holding on to the card. The only time when I pick the cards when I shuffle, and then whatever cards happen to jump out, which after I shuffle a few times. See, indeed, this is for you. I don't see Marco. Well, see now, like that one came out. No, we just had that one though. But okay, it might be for him. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Now I got two at once. Let's see what happened here. Okay, two different ones. That's interesting. Oh yeah, you like those chatter sessions? Yeah. All right. So C and D, this is 1, 2, and 3. 1,
Two.
2. Okay. Number 43. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. There you go. All right, now hold on. Don't go anywhere. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2. Okay. 1. Wait, now I got it messed up. 1, 2, 2. Okay. I'm getting backwards on my screen.
Oh, your the
What?
that was 2 was the first choice. The second choice was 1.
Right. So I got number 2. What? Was that right, Bobby?
No.
Did
No,
I?
when we did 3 card, it was 2. When we do the second card, it was 1.
Okay, so like this. All right. So now
Yeah,
which
and it
one?
chose 1. It
This
chose
one is
1.
this one is 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 10. Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up.
Yeah.
All right, so I had the wrong pick on that last one. That's okay. I started getting confused on the. We had this one earlier, but you needed it. So there you go. 42. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. I think, Bobby, you had that one. All right. Right? Was it you? All right. Now, Yolanda got it right on time.
Yeah. What's up, Yolanda?
I did turn on my Ghost Hunters app just for a few minutes, and that one got all cut off. That has to be redone. Get out of here. And what was interesting was it said female, and it had a weird scream and a female voice. Now, Yolanda, I don't know if you use Skype or not. If you use Skype, then we can send it to you on Skype. I can't remember. I know I talked to you on Messenger, but the phone will not let me use Messenger while connected with the link to Windows thing for some reason. It's a smartphone, but I can't figure it out.
I heard it sucks the Bishop wasn't on tonight.
I'm sure it's a setting I need to look at, and I don't have time to mess with now, or the patience. So hopefully Yolanda has Skype, and I can just send it.
Yeah. Good night, Goofy.
No Skype. Okay. Yeah, I have spirits in my house. Yeah. Actually, today, Bobby, when I was sitting at the bar waiting for my cheeseburger, and I was running my ghost hunting tools app, it gave the number 70. Of course, I guess it was cold, so they're figuring, well, we're gonna stay inside the house tonight. So that could be. Okay. Bobby, can I send this one to you, and then you can send it to her on Facebook Messenger?
I may not have her on Facebook.
Okay.
I
Well, I didn't want to lose it though and forget which one was which.
But I think I should still do have her. It's just her profile is configured
No,
not
this
to
was
take friends from outside sources.
Oh
You're,
wait,
you're leaving your
this was for
message.
wait.
Yeah.
Which one did I do for C&D? Is this for C&D or is this for which one was this for? Now I'm confused. This was for Yolanda because I already did C&D, right? Did I already do
Julie's got to
C&D?
pick.
Huh?
Julie's got to pick.
What now?
Julie's got to pick the picture.
Julie got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Julie got it. C&D was next, right? After that.
CD was last.
Yeah, C&D was last. That was just the last one. So now we have to do Yolanda.
I don't. Yolanda.
Yeah, because his vibration is rising. That's right. Don't settle for less. And your prayers are being answered. I have C&D on.
Actually, we did not give a reading to Yolanda. We only gave it to CD boy.
Right. So I gotta confuse which one was I do. That's part of being old, you know. All right. So now this is the. Now what is. We saw Bob on the Skype before.
Yeah, I was verifying.
Okay, so C&D, that was for you. Yeah, I had it right. So in case you forgot what we just talked about, your vibration is rising is first one. Don't settle for less, and your prayers are being answered, or your prayers are being. Wait, let me see that. Yeah, I had it right. Your prayers are being answered. So don't give up another. Keep doing what you're working on. All right. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Don't be shy about reaching out to the right people or your spirit guides, whatever you want to say, or if you know religion. If you're praying, don't give up on praying. You know, do whatever you got to do to get your messages and your information on track. So now, how do I get this to Bob, the C&D boy? Let me see here.
Yeah, I don't even have him on Skype or Messenger.
He was on Skype though. He was on Skype that one time in the group that he came in. What? Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know your identification.
Well, we have him. I know we have him. And And then Yolanda has you on Messenger. So anyway, Bobby, I'm going to send you this one and
Yeah, but
file it.
yeah.
Well, file it for C&D, boy. Make a folder for him or something.
Yeah, C&D boy, shoot me a message on Skype when you get your Skype on. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, Bobby, I'm going to send it to you, and then you save it for him, okay? But label it so you remember where it is. All right. And then so here it comes for C&D. All right. Oh, now you're not going to give me hell, are you? After all that. Yeah, now it's going to give me a headache on this one. Why? Well, we might be over with this because I can't even send the pictures. I don't want to try to figure it out later. Okay, we're going to get rid of that then. That's out. It's not working. Why isn't it working, Bobby?
I have no idea.
Sure. It was just working for you, now it's not. No, it's not sending at all for Skype. Oh, wait, there it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now set that aside for C&D boy, and when he gets signed on, and you can send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. C&D boy, make your time if you got time now to get on a Skype. Shoot me a message because I don't see you.
I know we're good to go. Okay, so now, all right, now it's Yolanda's turn. Now that I get everyone straight. Well, I'm ready for a break today. All right. Yeah, I've seen you on Skype, but I can't remember what your name is exactly. I'm not going to try to remember that now.
I don't think you. Do you have a Facebook Messenger? Do you have Facebook?
Well, I think he does. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at that. Mark sent me to.
You just yeah, add me on Facebook, C&D.
And Mark sent me some pictures that he was going to send me. Finally got it all done. I'll have to look at that later. All right, Yolanda, you're up. Now we got it in the right order. Boy, I spaced out there for a second trying to figure out whose turn it was.
Yeah, we got it.
You got it now?
No, the way that C&D was typing. Yeah.
Oh.
There's instances where you don't have to correct. We know what we're talking about.
See, now that one's important. I don't know why. That's like third time that came up tonight. Oh, there's two in a row. And that one again. And that one again. Should I redo that? Or should I not? I don't know, Yolanda.
The way we're going to be doing it is this is an interactive. For the first round, you pick 1, 2, and 3. And for the second round, you pick 1 and 2. It's a 3-card draw. But you get to pick the card that suits you.
Now, it depends. If you want me to redraw this particular one, since these have been up a couple times, all three of them have been, I'm willing to redo it. You get one shot at a redo right now, or we're going to take the ones we got. Up to you. You want to redo, Yolanda? Since we weren't quite ready, let's do it. We're going to do a redo. All right. Just because I like you. I like everyone here, actually, but anyway.
Okay, your Lawrence asking for a redo.
All right, we're doing a redo. And if we come up with the same ones again, then that's meant to be. Fair enough? All right, it's a different one. Thank goodness. That one night I kept getting out of the. No, we had that one, but that's okay. We only had it once before. Trying to do this fairly. But now, okay. See which one. That's the one there. Okay, so. All right, so interactive tonight. I think it's more fun this way. One, 2, 3. I just got to do it from my point of view. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Now, Bobby, we can have fun with the wheel with these cards too. We can have fun with the wheel.
Yeah. 3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's the first one. Number 36. Trust your angels. Let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust the heaven. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Okay. So don't try to make it. I mean, make it your own, but don't try to confuse the issue. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like the let's make a deal. This box or this box? 1. 1. We had this one before, but that's okay. She needs it. All right, 10. Don't settle for less. We just had that one, right? And then yet I shuffled the cards, and yet it still comes out. Okay, so that's important. You're a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. So that does fit. All right. We had this one also, the last one. Okay, 34. Trust and divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. So now that's important to everybody. So that is perfect. Even though I don't understand why, but it is right on time. Now, nope, that one's cut off. I gotta redo that. I don't know why I can't do that correctly. That's funny, we had that other card in there. Okay, that's weird. But we're gonna keep it. That could actually be like for a group card there, that one there. It comes up more than once. Two of them did actually. But they work well with the other cards. So trust your angels, don't settle for less, and trust in divine purpose. So I would suggest I would suggest to seek out your guidance. And receive it. Don't second guess your angel's leadership. Accept it. Go with the flow. There you go. Relax. There you go. Yep, you got it. All right. So now let me see. Oh boy. Okay, share. Let me see now. I know I have. She wants hers on Messenger, correct?
Yeah.
But I don't think that. Why doesn't that work? Why doesn't that work? Okay, let's see if I turn that link to Windows off. And I can turn it back on later. Right? Okay, so let me get the link to Windows off. Where's it at now? Hello? Where is it at? Huh. Now I don't have the link to Windows anywhere to be found. But it's right there. Why isn't it showing up here? That's the only reason why I can think it's not working, Bobby. Bobby, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just checking on something.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this one because I can't send it with the messenger. It's not letting me. And this really frustrates the hell out of me. Alright, let me see. Okay, let me see now. Let me see. Close. Oh, I don't want to close that now. I needed that open. Okay, let me see here. Link to Windows. Okay, turn off. Off. Now watch, it'll probably work. Nope, doesn't work even now, so I don't know what the hell is going on here, but it's really pissing me off. App settings, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to look at. Remove permissions if app is unused. No, I don't need that. Permissions. Okay. Camera. Allow while using the app. See all apps permissions with this. Messenger. Allow. Okay. That should be it then. Photos and allow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Facebook. Allow. Camera. Allow. I don't know what else to do. If anybody has a clue how to set this on the damn phone, I have a S23 Ultra piece of shit smartphone. I turned on everything that I could for the permissions. Nope. Here's the error message I'm getting, Bobby. Well, now why can't it read it? There it is.
Oh. You want to go to your app settings and under permissions enable camera room.
I did that, and it's not letting me do it.
Did you go to permissions?
Bobby, I'm there, and it's not letting me do it.
I don't know. You might have to send a bug report or let Samsung know what is happening.
Or I need to reinstall Messenger again. Uninstall or force stop. Uninstall it. Fuck it. Start over. Now I gotta reinstall it. What a pain in the ass. All this time I'm wasting on this shit. Okay, where the hell is... Okay. No. Damn it. Now I can't even find it. Facebook Messenger. Dual Messenger, maybe. That what I need? No. What are you doing, Bobby?
Oh, nothing. Do what you normally would do if, because we're already at 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm not seeing any. Okay, wait a minute. Dual Messenger. Facebook. Where is Facebook Messenger? This is bullshit. There. Install again. What a pain in the ass. This phone can go to, you know where. Well, let's talk about something else. Well, we got to get this fixed here.
Well, what? Well, we're already wasting time. We're already at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody, we need to get here at 9 o'clock when I start. Oh boy. Come on, give me the open sign here. There you go. There it is. Okay. Save, allow, save. Notifications. Find your phone contacts on this. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Now I had to reset it, I guess. Couldn't help that. That's what happens. That's weird though, 'cause it was working before. I'd be talking with Total Brian and everybody and working just fine. And now let me see here. Oh, I remember. Okay. I won't say it. There you go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I got you. All right, I found you now. Now I can do it that way. Now let's see. If this doesn't work this way now, Bobby, I don't know what else to do. But it should.
Oh, C&D boy's still here. Yeah, add me on Facebook if you can make your time now.
Allow all. There we go. Now we got it working. Now where did she go now? I had her right there. I know I got her on the list. Where did she go? I got to type in the search thing again. There you are. All right, Yolanda, let me know that you get that, please. Finally got it to work. Yay! All right, now I'm ready for a nap. Oh boy. No, so anyway, what we're gonna do tonight, a little bit later, after we get this one done, is I want to run chatter sessions overnight again. Bobby, what do you think about that? You want to do that? I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to stay up with it. It can run by itself. You don't have to worry about it. Heck, I went to sleep with it running. It was just fine.
Yeah, this has got to be it. Yeah.
Yay, we got it. All right, so I think that's all the readings I'm gonna do for now.
Yeah, I just found C&D boy on Facebook.
Oh, good. Get him his cards, please. You know, you get paid extra for doing that on Friday. Chatter Sessions is program I created. Well, I didn't create the idea, obviously, but I thought of the name, and basically it's a few of my phone apps that I connect with the link to Windows, and my PC can access my phone apps, and I can run some of the phone apps, and then I have some apps on the PC that are only for the PC, and I can run them as well alongside the phone apps. So there are different responses that we get from each the computer and the phone, and I have my microphone muted, but it's still picking up the signals on the computer. And what I did last night is for 6 hours, I let the Bluetooth speakers run, and I had my headphones off. I wasn't wearing them. And I had TV on, but I had the microphone off, so you didn't hear the TV. all you heard was the apps running. Yeah, my messenger finally worked after I had to restart it. That's what I remembered finally after an hour working on it, trying to figure it out. Like, oh yeah, I gotta reinstall it now. Okay, thank you. Well, see what happened, Bobby, is I set up the phone to communicate with the desktop computer, right?
Mhm.
And that's what happened. The desktop computer got an update for Microsoft, So I updated it with the, let's finish setting up your computer. So I did that, and which was a big waste of time. But anyway, I did it anyway just to stop seeing that notice. But then I set up the phone to connect with the Microsoft uh, programming, on the desktop as well as the laptop. So now I can connect with all of them. That might be what threw the messenger off, though. Highly possible. But anyway, we got it figured out. And so anyway, Yolanda, what I do is like last night, we just let the programs run. And the one that I use, the Ghost Hunters tools on my phone, the phone reset or shut off because it was not doing anything. And it was, but it wasn't. And so it was off for a little while, but the computer programs kept working. Excuse me. And yeah, so had some good, interesting responses. I think had a lot of people come in and to chat overnight because well, all around the world, many people have different times, obviously. So even here just in the United States, a lot of people have different times. But what's interesting is you don't know who's going to hop in and check in and say hi and listen for a little while, and maybe something will uh, jump out at them, like they want to hear something, or it'll come up. Something will be said in the many different voices that are on these apps, and some of it, yeah, it's random, it's entertainment, for sure, but um, it does answer my questions when I'm talking to it. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? All right. Well, we already got done with the readings. I'll have to owe you a reading at some point. We'll have to chat later. I got you on Messenger, I think, on Facebook, on the computer. uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just gave her the wrench last night. Normally, I wouldn't do that unless with somebody that we all know, like on Marine Show there on Thursday. But the thing is, when somebody like Ron Yacovetti was trying to say something, and Nightbot kept getting him, giving him hell about something. That's what was happening with her. She was doing emojis like that, and the Nightbot was saying, "Oh, you can't do that. You're spamming." It's like, "Oh, shut up, Nightbot." So, I mean, I like it because it does protect us against craziness like trolls and things like that. So, but we don't have that problem too much because we have everybody as a mod on my channel. So that's a good thing. And so uh, then that way, as a mod, also you are able to uh, do different, things that you couldn't do as a regular watcher. So not not meaning there's any difference in the value of the person that's there, but just saying. Oh wow, Yolanda. Yeah, just make sure when you do that, um, that one you have enough memory on your phone. Enough storage space. If you can use cloud, like what Bobby's talking about, cloud storage, and you run your computer on the cloud, then that's pretty much if you pay for, you know, a large amount, then you don't have any worries running out. On my phone, I have one terabyte internal memory, and then I have a number of different storage uh, places on, Google Drive, OneDrive, whatever, different ones. And I can save it up to that almost immediately as I take the video and stuff, so I don't have to worry about running out. But on the chatter sessions, I'll give you an example. What I like to do, we won't do it for very long right now, but I'll give you an example of the one that I do. Um, Let me turn back on Windows, link to Windows rather. Turn that back on. I don't think that was a problem. I just had to reset. Look at that. -1 degree and we got snow. How do you like that? I forgot to get the trash can in, so tomorrow it's going to be buried in snow. I hope the snowplow don't get it. I'll have to get out there. I'll have to get out there early. But I can get right back in, so not a worry. But I am worried about the snowplow pushing it down the road. That cost me money. You gotta pay for the trash can. I didn't know it was gonna snow. I thought it was gonna be actually tomorrow afternoon. But anyway. Oh yeah, it feels like we got some wind. Yeah, it feels like it's like -20 or so. Now let me see. Okay, I got link to Windows back on. Okay, so now what I could do here. Open that up. Try again. There you go. Okay, so here's a fun one that I love using. And I always approve it on the phone. This one I like to sit. You'll hear that static noise. That's white noise. I usually mute it on this because I have other programs that are running with their own noise. But what happens is that noise will get a little bit louder and you'll hear a beep. And then you'll see these bars go up like it's doing. And they're excited I'm here already. Look at that. Enforcement. Oh boy, that doesn't sound like a good one there. Well, look at how many syllables it is. Enforcement. That's 3 syllables. Okay. For us to say 3 syllables, it's a little bit challenge. Okay. But this one here will say 4 and 5 syllables. Okay. And sometimes it'll say 2 or 3 words, which is pretty incredible for a ghost app that is supposed to be just random and for entertainment. But when you're asking a question and this one answers and then the other one says it in the voice, they're like, wait a minute, what? How are they connecting? And they're doing the same thing. They're talking about the same thing. So I like to run that one. And then I do like the necrophonic, which one of the other investigators I was watching had that on their podcast. I think, man, we can run that, and that'd be awesome. Which I run another one besides this one. Let's see, then it starts, and I run the white noise. I can adjust the workout. I need to work out. You're right. So there's that one. Now sometimes that gets a little bit irritating though. So, but I can look at that, Bobby. I can turn that one down. There you go. That's not too bad. Now the other one that I have on my desktop though is not phone based. It is an interesting one. And let me see here. Holy what? Did they say shit? Bobby, did they say shit? I said holy. I said holy, and I thought I heard. I thought I heard shit. They do make me laugh. And then, yeah, this is, let's see, this one here. And what I like about this one is it has a clock. Not that I ever read the clock, though. Whoever reads the clock. So, this one and that one might be a little bit competition, so I won't run the necrophonic and this one together. This one is quite loud. So, let me stop this one. And then we'll stop that one. I'll bring back this other one here.
Yeah. You never did your screen share if you was going to do your screen share.
Oh, I never did? Okay. Sorry, but forgot about that one. Now my computer's messing up.
But I just sent her a link with the last one we did.
My computer is messing up now. My mouse is not reacting.
About 2.5 hours.
There we go. Okay, now why isn't that working though? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Now let's get the screen share. That's what I needed to do. I can do it now, right, Bobby?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, Yolanda, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna do this just for a few minutes. I'll show you what I do. And then I'll run this whole night, and you can come in and watch and leave, come and go as you want. And then I minus this one, right? Right, Bobby? I minus YouTube.
Yeah, you want to minimize that.
Like that. And then I minus this one. I minus that one. And then describe. Describe what? And I put that. Oh, wait. I want to get some more apps, so. There we go. Let's see, the necrophonics won't work well with this because they'll compete with each other with the talking. So now this one here, I think. Paranormal detector. 15, Bobby. Oh crap, we got 15 tonight already. I gotta name it.
Wait.
12. Okay. Broadcast. Look at that now. What are we doing? Broadcast. What are we doing, Bobby?
Broadcasting.
Exactly. How would they know that? You tell me this is just entertainment, it's not real? You're telling me this is just random words coming out? I don't think so. Now, there was one more I had to get up here from here. No, not that one. Hold on. So when I get this figured out here, that changes that. That's not what I want. Bet. Yeah, bet yeah. And the crow sound. Now, what happened to that other one, Bobby? Where is that other piece? Now, what's weird was right here in this radar thing, there was orange dots that were like right here last night. Man, that was scary. I didn't know what those orange dots were from. That was really weird. Okay, now. Okay, that's not helping. That won't do anything. That will just turn that off. Okay, so I got that one. Got that one. Not that one, that's me. I don't know where that other one went to, Bobby. Where the hell did that other window go?
What other window?
The other green window that I had that does the other. It's like this color.
It's
all.
Yeah. It's. I think you gotta open up a panel.
Survival. That's 3 syllables. Pray. Okay.
No, I think it's got that lock pad on the expert normal. I think it was. Now go back to your expert normal.
Yeah, right here.
No, in the app.
Okay.
Padlock. The green padlock.
Here?
Yeah.
That's the switch. Oh, wait. You're right. Thank you. I thought that was the on and off switch. Alright, so I have this one that I use. It's a ghost box. Now we can turn this down. Oh, wait, I usually have that over there. I have that on top, but I want to move it over. Now I'm running out of space here. And turn that on. Turn this on. That didn't work.
No, that's just a ball up.
Yeah.
That's it. There we go. That's how we had it. And I start, I click on that, let it run, and it runs forever.
No.
And then I can turn this down. Element, Venus, look at that. Element.
I think she left tonight.
What?
She left tonight.
Yeah, no, but look, it says her name. You're my witnesses. That's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Et à tous ces auxquels
So what we could do here, Yolanda, if you're still here, when we ask it questions, a lot of times, actually, sometimes it'll respond to Bobby before it responds to me. But yeah, so I'm gonna close out these applications on my desktop, and then it'll -7. That'll look a lot better. Not that you can see all the desktop icons anyway, but anyway, now they're not there. So between all these apps running, we get a story sometimes. Like I was asking the Phasma box what year anyone crossed over. I actually got a year of 1694, if I remember right, Bobby. And during that time that he crossed over, he was involved in well, a lot of trade stuff happening and things like that. And he was on apparently he was on a ship that got sunk. Apparently. That's what I'm getting from the storyline. And then there was on the one over here on the Ghost Hunter tools with the words, it was saying fabric, Bobby. It was saying fabric, and it said road. Remember, it said road. And what's interesting is, from China to Europe and things like that, there was a thing called Silk Road. I looked up the information for that time frame, and that's very interesting. So when you let it run long enough, it'll form a story if you're paying attention to it. And what's interesting is I let it run last night, all night, and I had the Bluetooth speakers on, not my headphones, and I had the TV on, and I had the microphone muted, like I said. So, the TV didn't affect the recording on the YouTube. And all you heard was this running, like that. People would come into the chat and talk and listen. The spirits would answer to their chat sometimes. And that's interesting. And this is all just these here, the Phasma box, VR Ghost box, and the two green ones on the bottom. They're all paid apps for the PC. Okay. The one on the right is a phone app, but it is a paid app. So then I don't have any commercials on it. Ads. So, but when you're sitting there listening to the conversation, it's like you have a lot of people in your house. And what's interesting is without it, I think they're trying to connect with me in my dreams. And I have some really weird dreams. Sometimes I remember them. But what was weird last night is when I played this with the Bluetooth speakers, I couldn't remember my dreams.
I wish we could get rid of the
What now?
the static on that ghost box.
We can turn it all the way down. That's fine. So this one here, though, it has a clock. Has a clock that you can see what time you started. And it's my local time for Central Time. Okay. These dials here are mostly just for visual excitement about, oh, it's moving. Oh, wow. This speaker thing here will change color for one reason or another. They all have something to do with moving. Like this one here has these bars that move up and down, as you know, and static. And this here also the status of the communication. So the words can come across usually when these bars will change levels. Then you'll see the word change. These other things, this is a recorder here that will record EVPs. These are all EVPs. They're hearing me talk, okay, but then you will know it's me talking because there's a different sound than an EVP. All right. So, but if I was quiet, which I was last night, I had the mic muted, so I wasn't making any sound. I was just sleeping, but I was hearing them talk. And it seemed like to me, in my personal opinion, I felt as if I had like, at least a dozen different spirits here talking in my room here, in my house. And all different conversations. But that's on the YouTube channel. You can watch it. And Errt. See, look, they know we're at Bobby. They know where we are. See that, Bobby? They know where we are.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, you think about how big the universe is, and they pick Earth. Negative. What do you know about negative? Hey, is Jack here tonight? Remember Jack last night, Bobby? He was a little prankster, little guy that made jokes. Ethan is here. That's Ethan, the deep voice. Ethan, you here? Ethan. No, yeah, you hear Ethan responded. It don't matter. He might change his tone a little bit, but he has a deep voice. Ethan. How you doing, Ethan? You doing all right? There's many voices here. They said 15 on the screen earlier. I had 70 earlier today. And yeah, some people will say, oh, this is all fake. But when they do a remote view of my house and they find that I have a bunch of spirits here, I laugh at it. See, look at he's laughing too.
16.
Hey, Ethan. Ethan. Yeah, see, now he's kind of talking. He's talking there.
Going like.
Okay, what language are you speaking? That was weird. So we had somebody, I believe they were from Italy, because they talked about garlic. And then we were talking about Spain, Spaniard, mostly. 15 what? 1815 or 15 the year? 15 of the century. I don't know who's talking in the bathroom that's echoing. Look at that. Bobby, look at the graph on the circle radar thing.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Holy crap, that's right here in my living room right here, Bobby. Now
Yeah.
it's gone. Now it's gone and I've seen it. You see it? But you've seen it.
Mhm.
That's energy that's here. And you're gonna tell me that's made up and that's just a random recording that they put up there. Well, maybe. But they answer my questions sometimes. I wish I knew what they were talking about. They're speaking a different language. Hey, spirits. Spirits, can you say Bobby? Can you say Bobby? It's funny sometimes when I say that, somebody will always say yeah or yep. They don't really say it. They just say yep. Yep, we can say it, but we're not going to. Yep. Hey, can you say Bobby? Absent. Who's absent? Are we absent? Or are you absent? But they all work together. It's Ethan. That really deep voice is Ethan. Ethan, I know you're there. You can't hide. Yes, Ethan is here. That was him that said that, whatever he said there. Hey, Bobby, they said it.
What?
Did you hear it, Bobby?
Yeah.
Really high voice, like a female voice. They said Bobby. Can you say my name? And then the one said, yeah, and then Ethan said something. I don't know what Ethan said. He's talking, but I don't know what he's saying. And then the birds. Okay, we're not going to be here very long tonight, folks. We're just testing this out. I want to kind of show everybody what I do. Diary. Who's writing it? Who in our group writes a diary? Well, I know Julie writes. Julie writes books. She might write a diary. Who knows my name? Ethan, do you know my name?
Morning.
Ethan. He's drinking. Ethan,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be drinking. Not good for you. Ethan. Hey, who knows my name? Who knows my name? And I'll tell you guys something. One night on the Staticom session with Ron Yacovetti and Lourdes, the spirit said my full name, my real name, said it correctly, and they were reading chat. The spirits were reading the chat, and they said my name clearly, which I can hardly say my name most of the time, clearly. See, look, he's laughing. He knows. Hey, what is my name, though? Anyone tell me? I know you had it on the type over here. You spelled it out once. My first name.
Oster.
No, not Austin. That's someone else.
Read it.
Close. You got the first letter right. No. What's my name, spirits?
Maar niet onthouden.
What's my name? Did he say Ronald? I thought I heard Ronald. You're close. Well, if it was, then that was close. Can you say Errt Radio?
Uittalen.
Did she say Ronnie? That is what I was called when I was a kid. That's IERONNIE. No, not Larry. Although I was called that as a joke one time. Nope, not Philip. I know a couple Phillips, but nope, not Philip. He laughed when I see I laughed, he laughed. Nope. They're all going through the names. You guys are funny. So when I ask how many spirits are here, how many spirits are here, can you tell me? Give me a real number and don't say 8. You cannot say 8. You have to give me a real number. How many spirits are here? Now they start counting. You see that? Then eventually they'll give me the real number. But they'll count all the way through. They'll say 8 sometimes, and then they'll... Rob. Marianne Rob. See that, Bobby? Spelled the same way. Marianne Rob is spelled with ROBB. Now, how is that even possible? I mean, you'd think there would only be one tour. What tour? Next week a tour? What tour is next week? See, I can ask questions that the other one is showing, and they'll answer them. Layla? Who's Layla? Who do we know that is Layla in our group? Anybody? Enga? And then wait a minute, that's the second time I heard that name in a week. And I looked up that name. He was a doctor, a guy that was able to come up with a cure. Gunnar Inga is INGHE, I think. My light's gonna go out any minute now. Greatly. What? Greatly. No comprende. Is that what I heard her say? That's right. That would be Spanish.
En dus
Hey, can you speak English?
Puedo asegurar.
English.
Het is namelijk
Restore. I cannot restore any of you. No. You're where you are, and I am where I am.
what's
See, they're talking like this all the time. Hey, can you tell me my name? Can you tell me my name? Can you tell me my name? Eventually, if I keep asking, eventually they're going to say it. Or they'll type it out. They make me wait all this time for it.
Good night, Yolanda.
Good night. So this is how we do this, Yolanda. Thank you for joining us and playing along. And remember in chat, you guys can always ask your questions, and they do read the chat. We've proven it. Right, Bobby? Hey, can you guys tell me my name? You guys do not know what city I live in. Don't say anything, Bobby. Don't tell them. You guys don't know what city I'm in. Don't type it or nothing. Don't say anything. Don't give a clue. They're gonna have to tell me what city I'm in. You can't tell me what city I'm in.
temas de 30.
Now, Bobby, you watch. Next time we turn this on, they will tell me.
Yeah.
All right, I think we can call it a night, though, for right now. Let's go ahead and I'll close this down. I'm wore out. Good night, spirits. Thank you for entertaining us. And you have a great night. Bye. And just like that, we just shut down just like that. Conservative.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Now you're getting political.
All right. let's go up ahead with the promos. Here's the
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny from Parasite Investigations, and you're watching the fabulous Ronald and Bobby every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Errt Radio Network. Don't miss these guys.
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
Uncle, I'm trying to throw a show.
All right. Well, that is it for tonight. We'll do more of that chatter, what I call a chatter sessions, because it's just fun voices talking. They do respond to your questions, and if you type in chat, they do read the chat. Okay. Like when I was watching Ron and Lourdes, like I said, my real name that's on my YouTube channel, not my station name, but like if I'm in a Facebook channel and I'll get on my real name, and then the spirit will actually say my name, my full name. They said it, and it was like we all looked at it like, what? How can they even do that? If you know my real name, you know what I mean? Yeah, next time it might take you a couple of times, but just be patient. You can type it, a few times. You won't have to worry about getting spam warnings because you're a mod at this point, so you'll be all right. But you can just type in a definite question, something that has a definite answer. Like I kept asking, what year did they cross over, right? And they kept giving me some like 1915, 1912, 1914, I think. 1952 was one, I think. Then there was one that said 1694. Like, what the hell happened then? Why was that your date to cross over? And so you can actually formulate some interesting stories with these bits and pieces of information. And that's what it's about, is learning about the stories and putting together a pathway of where they were, where they gotten to, and why are they still communicating with us, hundreds of years later. Okay. Not just the next day or not just next year, hundreds of years later. I don't think we understand everything that we read in the Bible. I don't think we understand everything about life and death. Even if a doctor or a preacher or a scientist would tell us how it works, and there's no answer or rhyme or reason, so to speak, as it would be said. There's no rhyme or reason how to make sense of this stuff, except that it's happening. All right. Like I said, Jesus told the 12 apostles after the resurrection, he said, test the spirits to know if they're from God or not. Okay? So that means that we will have things that we talk with and communicate with. Okay, and that's what we're doing now. Just as an example. So we're done. We're over 3 hours, Bobby. We done burned up the airwaves. All right. Thank you, Jessica, for hanging out with us and being later late, and Bob, C&D boy, and everyone else that was here. Thank you very much. And just keep your eyes open for chatter sessions. Venus, they said element. They said element. But yeah. So if you're listening to it, like if I have this running overnight, I don't know if I do it tonight. We'll see, Bobby. We might take a break tonight, Um, but tomorrow night for sure we'll do it. But whenever you see it running, just like on Staticom, whenever you see them running, get over there, get into the conversation. All right. This is nowhere close to Staticom, but it's the same. It's the same idea in a sense, except that I'm using apps. I'm using phone apps or PC apps, so it's the same functionality or process, but the Staticom is much more involved with just using white noise and being able to extract the information for what we need to know. And I don't have that ability with these apps, okay, even though they're paid for. But the whole point is that we can know some of the answers that we're looking for. And this can be used on location at a ghost hunt, you know. You can use it with headphones and just listen for activity, and that's what's good about it. On some of the phone apps, as long as you have your phone set to where it doesn't interfere with everything, and you're just using the app on the phone, uh, then you don't have to worry about someone texting you or calling you or whatever. You have all that turned off, okay? And then you go with that, and enjoy that. But if you're gonna be set up in a place where you're gonna sit there for a night, you want to have a laptop working on it, as long as your laptop doesn't get burned up, you know. But anyway, make sure you have enough power, you have a power source for it and things like that. But yeah, I think it's all we're good, right, Bobby? We're all right.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're gonna get on out of here, and we'll see everybody on the next one. And just remember, keep your eyes open for chatter sessions. And that one really wasn't a numbered session. That was just an example and a test. But we're on session number 10, I believe.
Right. Thank y'all for watching. And remember, we're on Mixler, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trouble, RC, and Rumble.
All right, you remembered to say it. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. Good night and sleep well. And hey, if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. I have -5, I think, something like that now. So, and it's blowing snow and snow's coming and all that fun stuff. So, anyway, as long as I have power and I have internet, I'm happy. So, we'll see everybody on the next one. Bye for now.
Yes, thank you for watching.